All right, hello and welcome, welcome, welcome. We are so back with Terraforming our Solo Challenge with the colonies expansion. We're just gonna keep on pressing on. We want all the things. ARKLIGHT, meat industry, ARKLIGHT, a company that collects animals from turn one. Is there a meat industry? No. I really do want to play ARKLIGHT one of these days. It's just such a bad company. You do get 2 money income though, and $45, so I think if we're ever going to play it, now is the time. There's not even a colony here for animals, but hey look, there's both metal colonies and card draw, so we like that. The bank is really stable, and then it's just, do you want titanium or do you want energy and steel? Hard to say. Let's assume I want titanium because I can get energy here. The thing is, there's actually almost enough energy, right? 2 energy from peroxide power and another one from industrial microbes. And Bob's your uncle, we have 3 energy for trading. 3 energy tags also gets us magnetic shield, which with advertising could be some income and help us on our track to get the TR. I mean, I think that makes sense. It's not an incredible start. There is an ocean on this map, so we probably do want Corporate Stronghold. I just don't know how I'm going to get the next energy so that we can still trade. But we gain a little bit of money, we lose some money, we gain some income, and there was a trade there, but it was only $9, not for anything else. So barring other options, boom, we got 3 energy. And as always, we'll take heat. Research outpost means maybe we buy... Wow, there's actually quite a bit here. Research outpost, nuclear zone, and extractor bullets. I was thinking it would be a good time to buy a standard project colony onto series, because if we can trade this early, there's a lot of value in that. The problem is I can only buy 2 cards. So do I give up on the nuke, which is super helpful down here for proccing the ocean? Do I give up on extractor balloons? You know, how many times have we lost because we couldn't terraform Venus? I think we take extractor balloons, and we have to leave the nuke. It's not super fun, but this gets us a colony. The colony gives us a steel income, which is just nice. But then it's also now going to be getting us 5 steel when we trade here. And that's just great. We could do that every turn. If our colonies, at a minimum, are $10 worth of steel, then we're in a good spot, I would say. Things can continue to pile up in different ways. Maybe the draft will be better this time. Olympus Conference, we like that. Floater prototypes does work with extractor balloons. And I want to even grab more steel, but look, we can't. Let's go here. I'm going to continue to grab steel just because I know I have the research outpost ready to go. Olympus Conference is half a card draw at the cost of $1. So it behooves us to play this first for the card draw synergy. Card draw. And I'm going to put the city up here because I want to have access to all those plants. And then next turn, we will likely get advertising, extractor balloons, play the floaters onto it, and start pushing on the Venus track that will have been set up. We can probably push Venus a little bit harder. Oh, look, Venus Magnetizer. I don't have that much energy, but I am interested. Same thing with Electro Catapult, but again, the energy is such a barrier for us right now. I can't drop below. So we want this. If I don't have the energy, then fine. Venus Magnetizer can always bail us out if we need a lot of Venus bumps very quickly. I don't have enough for both of these. Dang it, I should have not taken both. One thing I can do is trade for 3 titanium. And what does that do? There's no money to pick up is the problem. What I was thinking is I would then do something. Well, I can at least advertising first and then get what? An extra income from playing comment. Uh-huh. Yeah, it's not that exciting. But hey, at least it gets us the heat income from the track. A Gen 4 audit says that our income is a little bit on the low side, but we have really good colonies in play. Terraforming, we have some Venus built up, but we really don't have any heat production, which is a tricky thing. These cards are really good for us, so we'll take them. And yeah, things are overall okay. I think now is probably the time to pick up cards. We don't have a colony card coming in, so we will trade here and perhaps find a synergy of some kind. A useless card for solo and some income, sure. So extractor balloons, again, that's getting us bonus income for reasons. A fuel generator means I can spend energy somewhere. It means that, I mean, I could get this ocean, but is that the best use of our time? Probably. Probably. Get that adjacency, which we like. A little bit of titanium gets us some heat, and we'll even floater here. That gives us half a card draw as well. We were lucky enough to pick up a cheap ocean card. Though quite frankly, oceans are still quite far behind, so I think we throw this down here. Molehole Lake could push things along. We have a lot of Venus tags, so that makes sense. How many tags do we have? 3 and 1? We don't have that many played yet. I think that's all we take. Algae's like, you know, maybe we do take algae. Because again, our company does like animal and plant tags, so let's live a little, you know? So we keep pushing this Venus. Next turn, we'll be at 8. Both of these require 10. And then I can play you and you. So it's a little awkward. We're in a weird spot right now. I wonder if we can get the Molehole Lake. It's been a few turns since we've gone to series. Yeah, I mean, that's 8 steel. That's pretty significant. The question really is, where do we put it? Because that 3 heat spot does come with a bump right now. Alright, so we get to get a greenery, we get a heat bump. And the animal is actually something we can benefit from. It's only a 1/2 point animal, I think. But still, we'll certainly take it. A little oxygen help. We can live and let die on those. We're a floater away, which is annoying. We're an ocean away, which is annoying. And we're a Venus bump kind of away from a few things. Everything is slightly off. This is probably a good time to buy a colony onto Pluto. Get better card selection. Another Venus thing is fine. Let's go here. Spin-off department is great. Atalanta could be great. Let's get rid of this card because it's basically only useful in competitive. So spin-off department, cards over 20 give us a new card. Plus it comes with 2 income out the gate, which is just high value. Deuterium will help us with our energy problems. And what? Well, this card's over 20. I mean, it's kind of nasty, but we get the card draw and a few other things. And if I'm grabbing floaters, how many floaters do I have now? 3? $2 for 1 income? I mean, sure. It'll pay for itself before the end of the game. I think that this, like, we're kind of decent right now. The problem is our heat more than anything. I'm still having the government help with oxygen because that's so expensive. And look at that, we can get some more floaters here. I don't have Jovians. I don't plan on playing Jovians. This is half a card draw for really cheap. Ooh, nice. Because what I'd like to push for is sulfur exports. It's just a little tricky to get there. Because I need to get to, what, 10% to play Venus, Magnetizer. Is it worth buying a standard Project Venus bump? I don't think so. Wow, Thermophiles even. And having taxation. I mean, look, I'll take the negative points. I'm not afraid of negative points. Urban Decomposers on Extremophiles is fine, and then we tap it once just to get to that breakpoint. Hopefully we can find a synergy for it in the future. I don't have any really important building types to play, do I? Not really. I mean, I could city spam. 3 view. I'm just wondering if I buy a standard Project Venus bump, but it feels dumb because I have Venus Magnetizer, but I honestly don't even have that much energy anyway. So I guess I just take dirigibles and I allow it to pile up. I get a little energy here, which next turn we can go big. That's the idea. Next turn will be Gen 9. Not ideal, but something that we can work around. Take another oxygen just to make sure things are level. I don't know if I need these, but I'll take them. So what comes first? We need a Venus bump. Bing, bang. Then this is playable. Use a floater on it. Then this one's playable. And then this is a Venus card. It's over 20. It's going to proc the bonus TR. We're up to 23 income. Uh-huh. I think it's time to go and get some more steel. It's a pretty big steel payout right now, 12. Immigrant City. Is there a world where you're the play? Or should I just keep drawing cards? Sponsored academies. I never take design microorganisms. I get criticized for it, but it is what it is. I will definitely take this science. I'll definitely take this. Lunar mining. That's like 3 titanium income. Hard to say no to 3 titanium income. And then, yeah, I mean, Gyropolis is playable for like 14 income. I don't have enough steel to play Immigrant City first, which is fine, because getting 14 income is just such a big deal. Now, dirigibles, I think I just keep grabbing energy. I'm going to be spending the energy for Venus bumps, and I don't want to run out of energy. And if the energy is extra, that's fine. It'll turn into heat, and we definitely are behind on heat and oxygen. But like, let's do the heat first, you know. Sarcophiles unplayable. Venus soils. It's kind of too late. Does come with a half-point animal. But no, I think you take nothing. Keep the Venus going. Colonies, 3 cards on a card cycle. We need better options. Cloud seeding isn't terrible. Ooh, Mars University. Now science tags are super in. Super duper. I really don't think we can go on a Jovian spree though, so we get rid of that. Wild tag. Where does a wild tag help us? How does a wild tag help us? It really doesn't. Cities and colonies give money. Immigrant city for placement bonuses. It's like everything's feels like a distraction. Quite frankly, we're not quite there. Like the cities don't give us that much benefit. We need a lot of heat, and none of this is really heat. We have $70. Perhaps. First I buy an ocean, because that unlocks algae. And that at least feels okay. And then from here, it's like, okay, well, now I can grab Immigrant City. Sure. Now, is there another plant I can grab? Yes and no. It's really awkward to do that with a city placement. Because it's just not where they would go. Let's just buy a greenery. You know, sometimes you just gotta bite the bullet and move the things along. Small animals, not really what I was looking to go for, but we'll take it. Still no meat industry, unfortunately. But yeah, a couple generations left. Couple of generations left. Thankfully, that excess energy is coming over. I'll click up the heat. It's too late for like all of this, but the plants might be nice. So click, click, click. Extractor balloons. I guess I can dirigibles on extractor balloons now, because I'll be able to do it next generation as well to get another bump. Which means this one has to self-load. Almost certainly we're trading with Ceres. Just because I have a lot of steel things to play. But honestly, I feel like more than anything, I just need to do heat bumps or something. Like, we're not really in a good way at the moment. Only 2 oceans to speak of. Heat bump, heat bump, heat bump, and heat bump. 4 heat bumps to set up this greenery placement for a card draw. I mean, like, again, there's cities I can buy and stuff, but like the cities are not terraforming. They're just playing. I think I have to not do them. I have like 2 Venus bumps in hand in terms of my activatables. I've got most of a greenery. I've got 1 of the oceans. At least I have 39 income. I'll have $100 plus 1,000,000 titanium. So if we can get some space events, that would do. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Space event. Heat bumps, oceans, you're done. You just need to get 1 ounce of card luck, it appears. And Bob is your uncle. Genuinely, that's enough, I think, to make this a win. Not to mention we get extra card draw for playing in a expensive card. Let's wonder, what do we do with the colonies? 2 cards and a card cycle, 3 titanium. I think you go for the cards. Let's really make sure we have the best actions possible. And we got terrible cards. Okay. Good. We'll put down 10 titanium to... Do I have another titanium card? Just some energy? Yeah, that's terrible. Guess I grabbed some plants. Yeah, what next? This ocean. Getting an extra plant makes sense. And then, yeah, so many greeneries are needed. And some Venus bumps, of course. So it'll be tricky, but if we greenery here and greenery here, that gives me this bump. I still need more. If I do the last greenery here, and then Venus bump, Venus bump. I mean, we just had enough money to do the thing this game, which is wild. From here, this modular printing looks incredible. So we can take these out. We can take this out. Anything that isn't points. I mean, this one might break even, but I guess I have to play this first. And then the birds are not as good as the other two. And that's even better. Nice. Lava Tube Settlement is pretty great. It's a 3-pointer. I think I can sell cards, though, and get another little bit, right? So and then animal. It's a breakpoint for small animals, so that works out. And then, yeah, would you rather have 2 points or 2 TR? For us, the TR is slightly more valuable. And boom! ARKLIGHT. We played them. We even have a double city adjacency that we're not, you know, leveraging, not taking advantage of it. But yeah, it wasn't actually that impressive, all things considered. Only getting 107 points, but we didn't get a monster combo. We did luck out super hard with. I didn't really mention it at the time, but we got the mass converter, which gave us 6 energy income when we were desperate for energy. So even though we had picked up a few like power plant cards, you know, 3 energy here, 2 energy there, I didn't have to play any of that. Instead, I got a space discount with 6 energy, which was just incredible timing. And then I did mention the giant ice asteroid for 2 heat bumps and 2 oceans, which made that game winnable. I know we were pushing for, like, you know, some stuff there at the end, right? Like an extra city, an extra greenery, like what are we doing? But like that would have been impossible. I had titanium to buy that card pretty well outright, 2 oceans and 2 heat bumps. Without that card, I had no way of spending titanium at all. So not only did I get like, what is it, $60 worth of standard projects, I also got those $60 for titanium that I wouldn't have used otherwise. So we just got $60 of value for picking up that card because our titanium was garbage otherwise. Absolutely saved our run. There's no way all of that little like point stuff at the end. Oh, maybe I get an extra city. Maybe I get an extra greenery. Maybe I get an extra little bit of TR. Nothing compared to $60 that giant ice asteroid gave us. And I still had to buy 4 heat bumps last generation, a number of greeneries, like 4 greeneries, and then the extra Venus bumps here at the end too. 2 Venus bumps. So crazy how many standard products we had to buy this game, but we just had the money. We just had the money. Just be rich. Just be rich. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next time. Ciao for now.